Hey, what's happening, y'all? So this is the pedalboard build video. I never really put up the whole thing. My wife filmed me in and out for weeks at a time while I was stuck in this room, taking everything apart and destroying everything, trying to figure out how to put the board together. All of this footage was recorded last year. The board's been together and has been out on several tours already. Now you get to see the whole thing from the minute that it arrives in the box, me painfully putting it together, and then finally demoing it. There's a full video below of a complete demo of the board, so let's check out the process. Alright, here we are. A few years ago, PedalPad reached out to me and said that they had gotten some recommendations based on just my live shows and telling people what kind of pedal board it was, and it was bought by two brothers, and these guys have just been absolutely exceptional, and they offered to build me a new board, and so here we are opening it up. Here's what it looks like, and I'll tell you what I love about this company. Now the customer service is beyond good. I got to pick out my Tolex, and they picked out this brown handle, which I like.
What's Tolex?
Tolex is the outside.
Ah.
Like is it tweed or what's it covered in? Wow, it's amazing. It is amazing. Look at that. All right. It's a major award.
Oh wow! Look at that sparkle on there too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, and it does come with Velcro, yay.
Nice.
So, look at this, right? This is gonna light up right here.
Oh my god.
And it's gonna say Jason Ricci and the Bad Kind. You guys will see it in action soon.
Yeah.
Ooh, on and off switch. Amazing. What I love about PedalPad is that you can put pedals underneath. That's the most important part to me. And then I can operate them from above with the looper switcher. This board has some improvements on it. First of all, the on and off switch, which I really, really like. I relocated my out to the back. There's no in because I'm coming in wireless. One of the problems that I had before is I had to use a special power supply that had an AC out on it. And because I have my wireless uses a strange power voltage. I really look forward to putting it together. I want to start now, but it's probably not a good idea. I got a lot to do to prepare for the next week and going on tour with JJ Appleton. All acoustic, no pedals. All right, thanks.
What's going on, Biko? What is happening in this room? Been in here a while.
Seriously, how many hours do you think I've spent in here since I first got the PedalPad pedal board?
60 hours?
Probably like 60, right? I had it all set up, and it was working, and I even did a gig with it. And then I had some ideas. But they're not new ideas. They're just things that have been floating around in my head for a long time since I built the last one in 2019. I think I thought about doing what I'm doing this time. I think I thought about it before 2019 pedalboard build, but I just didn't dare do it. That build was the first time I used the looper switcher. So this has been a game changer for me. What does this do? Short answer is it controls pedals so you don't have to step on the pedals, you step on this. So, why is that good? Well, first of all, it reduces the wear and tear on the pedal, and it prevents you from changing the knobs with your foot. That's good. Really, what's even better about it is it takes them out of line. The signal is not actually going through the pedal until you step on this. So that reduces noise and increases clarity. I'm not suffering from any signal loss at all. And as you can see, I'm running way too many pedals. Okay, so let's start with a couple of things that are on here. So this is an A and B box with the chainsaw cat. So this only gets used when I use 2 amps. So this isn't a pedal. This is for me using 2 amps. So I line the pedal board out, I come out of here and into here, and then I run 2 cables to 2 different amps. Sometimes I use 2 amps. I love doing that. Here is a gift from Steve Linworth. Did you know that, hun?
No.
Yeah. It's a beautiful pedal. Steve didn't have a lot of money, and it costs a lot of money. I use it for acoustic harmonica and vocals. It goes into the PA. So it has nothing to do with this pedal board other than it sits here and is powered here. And I can control the amount of delay with this right here.
Why do you have that giant thing on there?
This?
Yes.
For my foot. So my foot will go here and I can add or take away.
Hey, you just got back from Houston. How are you back in here already?
Well, I am glad to see you, Biko. I missed you a ton and happy birthday.
Thanks.
And that is number 1. Pedal board, this is a big thing. Best way to do this to not hurt your back is to keep it in your lap.
Rotates. See? Rotates there. Like this one goes in here. Like this. Rotates over here. Folds over here.
Well, you can't be back there still working.
I just got back here. You can ask me that question in 8 hours from now. It weighs like 200 pounds. This is the pedal board that has been waiting, as you've heard in the last videos that will be airdropped here, has been waiting for the looper switchers.
Yes!
That was the idea, was that it would go right in there. And it even matches, the blue sort of matches.
Yeah, you've got kind of a little Lions theme happening there, a little Detroit Lions.
Little Detroit Lions thing going on. Right here, like that.
Wow.
Yep.
This really does look like it's coming together.
It looks
perfect.
pretty. And then here's the other one. Right there, look at that. So I could actually fit one more pedal right there.
Yeah, we can wait till you meet that pedal organically. Wow. So this will be the arc shield to hinder anti-feedback. Oh no, this will be the bypass.
Hey everybody, here's the board. How about a round of applause for this camera angle? If you could see how I got the phone rigged up, you would be surprised. So right now I'm running through a twin, which is out in the hallway, so that the phone volume doesn't distort, or the microphone. It might anyway. Yeah, so that's all I'm using. I don't have a fancy microphone or anything like that. And this is the situation here. 2, 3, 4. let's do this one, right? So phase with this octave here. Long delay. Help me with some feedback, Harp Shield. Let's try the Kinder. Let's try the Kinder. You know, sometimes the phase does really good with no compression.